Hello. Today I want to talk about how you can do your math work if you don't have a worksheet, if you don't have a printer to print it out, but you still have to show your calculations and maybe graphs, something like that. So when you go to your Google Classroom, go to Classwork, you're going to open up a document that might look like this. Normally at the top it'll say open with, but since I'm the teacher of the class, I need to open it in a new window, and it is going to work like this. Up here, open with. Got it. If you have Annotate with Kami, excellent. Otherwise, connect with more apps. Go to the search area and just write Kami, enter, and there it is. Connect to that, say it's okay, and we're good. So I'm going to say open with, Annotate with Kami. This now becomes something that I can write on. Now, if you have a stylus that came with your Chromebook or maybe one from your phone or an old computer, try that out and see if it works. Otherwise, don't worry. On the side here, we have all these tools, and I want you to play with them. We can put equations in here, but what I'm going to use is drawing because I need to write and graph stuff. So there's my first one. I'm going to pick a color, red, and I'm going to say this is my red equation. Now, I don't like using the mouse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 2 fingers to pinch this. If I'm using 2 fingers, I can change the size. Now I'm going to use 1 finger to write. This is my y-intercept. This is my slope. Okay, I can graph this line. Now, if I just use 1 finger, I get a line. Here's my eraser. Erase that. I need to use 2 fingers to find my y-intercept of 3, put a dot. My slope is -6/7. That means I can go down 6 and over 7. Down 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And draw my line. That's all I have to do. I'm going to do it again for this other equation. It starts at -5, y-intercept, and this one is my slope. It's hard to write using your finger, but maybe if you can put the screen down, you write on it like a tablet, a lot easier. So I'm going to start at -5 and go up 2 over 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can draw my graph. I can indicate where my solution is, and I can write my answer here, 7, comma, -3. That's my solution. I can pinch my graph to change my zoom. It's saved, and now all I have to do, save my work, and then I would submit it through Google Drive, or save it on my Google Drive, or submit it wherever it has to be submitted. If you need to type an equation, for example, if you're doing quadratic stuff, y equals, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it, y equals 3x to the power, I just did shift 6 for power, 3x squared minus 4x plus 2. I have a quadratic equation. I can put in symbols. I have access to a lot of math material here. And I can change my font size. So if I want to write it really big, I can play with it. All right, so these are just some of the tools that you're going to be using. But then again, this is just like writing on a piece of paper and submitting it. You're going to save your work and then the copy that you have and send it back to me. If there are any questions, play with it. And if playing with it doesn't work, send me an email.